Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Recipes by Terri. Today's recipe is actually a meal. My husband and I's meal for tonight and for tomorrow. And we're gonna have some smothered turkey wings. These are 4 wings, looks like a lot that I've cut up. And yes, we are even going to eat these. So no meat is left behind. All right, so first I'm going to go ahead and oil my turkey wings. And I'm just using my avocado oil. And I'm gonna go ahead and coat that oil on there really well, because then I have my seasoning mixture. And I will put this seasoning mixture, what all I have in here, in the caption. I'll go ahead and put that on here. And we're gonna use it all. And then, of course, onions and bell peppers. I have 1 small white onion and half a bell pepper green and half a red bell pepper. I'm gonna add all that. And then we're just going to get all of this mixed onto these turkey wings. And this is going to marinate for a couple of hours. That's going to be so good. All right, we got all that there. And then I'll take off my gloves there. Still got on the clean glove. While that's marinating, I do have my homemade bouillon that I made quite a while ago, and they were in the freezer. So yes, homemade bouillon. I'm going to put a half a cup of water, and then I'm going to mix that. This is going to be for my gravy, for my wings. So we'll make this, and then we'll set it to the side. And then I got a tablespoon of flour. This is what it looks like after it's mixed with water. Very tasty. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of flour. And we'll mix that. And what I'm gonna have, we'll go ahead and put this to the side. What I'm gonna have with this is garlic mashed potatoes and some Brussels sprouts. And I'm gonna make some homemade rolls. So stay tuned. So my turkey wings have been marinating for a little bit over 2 hours. There they are. And I am using a different pan. I have grease, add a little oil to my pan, and I'm going to put my wings. Those are going to be so good. They look really good. Just seasoned here. All right, and we're gonna add that onion and bell pepper mixture and all that seasoning. We're not leaving any flavor behind. All right. And then, of course, we have my homemade chicken stock with a tablespoon of flour. So we're gonna just pour that over. This is what's gonna make our gravy. All right, we got that. And we got like 4 tablespoons of butter. Just gonna put that on there. And then we're going to cover this with foil, and it's going to bake at 400 degrees for 1 hour covered. And then after 1 hour, I'll take the foil off, I'll turn the wings over, baste them, and let them cook for 40 more minutes uncovered. And then when I take them out, I will baste them again. And then our wings will be ready. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start on my rolls. And so I will be back. Now I am working on my rolls for my dinner for today and tomorrow. And here I have warm milk and also melted butter. And I have yeast, active yeast in my bowl here. And since this is instant yeast, I do not need to wait for it to bloom. But I actually kind of do like to wait for it to bloom. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and add in my egg and my flour and salt mixture. And I am using bread flour since I'm making homemade rolls for dinner. And then we're going to go ahead and get this going until this turns into a dough ball. All right, I have my dough ball here. And it's not that big because I promised my husband that when I'm cooking for he and I, that I will not make a whole bunch. So there we are. There's my dough ball. And I'm going to add a little oil to my bowl. Put my dough ball in there. I'm going to cover this up. And we're going to let this rise for about 30 to 45 minutes. And we'll be back to complete the process. All right, now my dough is ready. And I am going to try to roll this in a circle as best as I can. All right, now I'm going to cut this like pie. Pizza. All right. Alrighty. And now we're going to roll the dough with butter. And we'll roll it just like this. And we'll lay that on my parchment paper. And we'll take the next one. Like I said, these aren't going to be perfectly shaped, but they will be delicious. All right, have them all rolled. And now I have egg and a little bit of milk. I'm just going to brush them with this. And then I'm going to cover them for about 15 more minutes. Okay. And there you go. I'm going to go ahead and cover them and I'll be back. All right, we are back and I have the final results. I did make my Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes off camera. But as you can see, I have the roll, I have the turkey wing, Brussels sprouts, mashed potatoes, and a roll. And this is my plate. Hopefully I'll be able to eat it all, but there you go. This is our Saturday and our Sunday dinner. Thank you for watching. And I will put the ingredients and recipe for the turkey wings and the rolls in the caption. Have a blessed day.